Hey guys, it's Renee from Old Frolic for Food. Today we're going to break down some jackfruit and make jackfruit barbecue. So, I'm just going to show you all the stuff that I've got here. It's pretty simple. It's one of those things that seems a lot scarier than it actually is. So we've got some jackfruit that we got from Whole Foods here. And this is pre-cut. It's generally the fruit itself is this really big, spiky, massive fruit. It's just really strange looking. But at Whole Foods they break it down into these little pieces here, and they're in cellophane. So I'm just going to show you how to break it down. It's really easy. So first things first, remove the cellophane. So this stuff is really, really sticky. So the best way to break it down is either line your work surface with parchment paper or with cellophane. And this is a little dirty, but it's from avocado. Get over it. Okay, parchment paper is one of many options. So first things first, we take our jackfruit here, and we're going to take this outer rind off. It's a little difficult to deal with, but that's okay. And then we got this core here that we want to get rid of. So the way that I like to do this is I slice it into quarters. That way it's a little easier to get this core out. Great, so now we've got these quartered sections. We want this yellow fruit and all this sort of pithy, sticky stuff. It will look like pulled pork eventually. So you see how it's sticking to my hands like this. And part of the work of this is getting rid of some of these seeds. I'll get that later. So you see they've got these pockets in here. I personally like to pull this little pocket out. That's just me, but I think it's a little bit bitter. You could also do this with gloves if you're like super not into being sticky. You break down these sections so you see how this is like a pocket. Sort of alien looking. And they have this little seed in here. So then we just break down the rest of it like that. And then we chop it into little bits. I typically like to go lengthwise so that I still get these nice, long, meaty bits here. Sometimes I just set that off to the side. I just want to make sure I cut all this fruit part down, because otherwise it can be really slippery once you've made your barbecue, and it can sort of be scary choke hazard. Don't freak out. But that's sort of what it feels like anyway. So we've broken down all of this jackfruit. Let's just see what it tastes like raw, because you've never tried this before. It's kind of like pineapple peach, like a low sugar, whoa, pineapple peach. It was very slippery. So it's very slippery and sticky, and I think I said this earlier, but it's super sticky like glue, so it feels like it's slippery between your fingers, but then when you go to wash your hands off, it's really sticky. So if anybody has any suggestions for how to get that sticky stuff off of your hands, just leave it in the comments, because I really don't know. I just wash my hands a whole bunch with tons of soap. So yeah, this stuff makes a pretty awesome jackfruit barbecue, so let's just go ahead and get right to that. We're just gonna add all of this jackfruit to a pot. Whoa, that's sticky. And I'm gonna add enough vegetable broth to cover it. So just got this organic vegetable broth from Whole Foods. And then you just boil the living hell out of it for like 45 minutes to an hour until it's really soft and broken down and most of the vegetable broth has cooked off. So this jackfruit's cooked down, almost all the liquid is gone. So now we're just gonna add all of our sauces and ingredients to make it taste good. So we got some organic barbecue sauce. Just gonna add all of it. It's about 12 ounces of barbecue sauce. Adding some tomato sauce. So we've got about half cup there. And a little bit of balsamic. Just added about a tablespoon, now a little bit more. And some coconut oil. So that's about 2 tablespoons probably. I stirred in a bunch of sauteed red onion and garlic, which I caramelized for about 5 minutes or so. And get that all looking good together, and we'll stick it back on high heat.